What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Sylvie Complete History video. We will be focusing on Sylvie Lushton, who we presume is the basis for Sylvie, the variant of Loki. While the show is still presenting the illusion she is a Loki, the show has given a fair few clues she could actually be one of the comics characters who took the mantle of Enchantress, and that is Sylvie Lushton. If you enjoyed the video, then please do drop a like down below and subscribe with notifications on. Now, Sylvie was by no means the first Enchantress, with that honour going to the childhood friend of Loki, Amora. Now, Sylvie was a normal kid living in Broxton. This was until Thor had brought a version of Asgard after Ragnarok to Broxton, Oklahoma, and Sylvie's life would change forever. She would soon wake up one day with powers, and she would then move to New York, desperate to join a superhero team. While the OG Young Avengers were mildly inactive after a battle with Skrulls, Sylvie would join a ragtag group of people who are not in control of their powers and dubbing themselves the Young Avengers, but they're also called the Young Masters. They would have questionable methods which would lead to the real Young Avengers to turn up and be angry at the use of the name. However, the new upstarts, including Melter, Sylvie and Coat of Arms, and others, would get a chance to fight alongside the OG Young Avengers, which would turn out to be an audition. Kate Bishop had reservations after the battle at who they would vote to allow in. Well, yes, they would actually allow Sylvie to join the team and let the other team continue, but change their name and clean up their act. She was overjoyed to join the proper Young Avengers. However, it would be revealed that this was all a scheme by Loki. After Ragnarok and Asgard being on Earth, Loki would steal a body intended for Lady Sif and work with the Cabal. Now, the Cabal were a sort of secret evil Illuminati. After Secret Invasion, Norman Osborn was handed control of S.H.I.E.L.D. and he had the whole Dark Avengers storyline. Loki wished to create a being who thought she was an Asgardian to cause chaos. But Norman Osborn saw her potential to get an in with the Young Avengers. However, her Young Avenger tenure was cut very, very short as she was thrown out of the team for her behaviour and trying to seduce Wiccan. It would be then that she would run back to the team now known as the Young Masters as the Young Avengers arrived to confront them, but Melter had cut a deal with Norman Osborn and his Dark Avengers. It'd be during this battle that Wiccan would reveal her origins and she would teleport her current team out of battle. She and the Young Masters would be in the wild, struggling to make ends meet while she became ill but recovered miraculously. She would leave and be approached by a man named Jeremy Briggs. Now, Jeremy Briggs was kidnapped by Norman Osborn during Dark Reign and would go on to refuse acceptance to the Avengers Academy, as it was a group set up to train kids who Norman kidnapped with powers. He would instead use his power to create any chemical to make a company and become a billionaire. She would fight the Avengers Academy, leading to her being attacked by X-23, and would then quit after being mauled and thinking that she was being manipulated. She would then be recruited by Caroline LeFay to become a Doom Maiden, but was defeated by the Defenders. She's not really that successful at the moment, and she would then, like her predecessor, work with a version of the Masters of Evil, except it was the Shadow Council's Masters of Evil. Shortly after this, she would team up with the Hood, who had a version of the Illuminati, except she was under the cover of being a depowered Amora, whom she looked like and had similar powers, except she's pretending that she was depowered. Except this would be exposed and put her on the radar of the original Enchantress, who set her a test of banishing her to the harshest of the 10 realms, and said if she survives, which she doubts, they can be friends. Now, it does seem like Sylvie of the MCU is more of this version, and her demeanour does match that of this second Enchantress. I do think an older Loki made her, which I think is to be played by Richard E. Grant, and instead of her pretending to be Amora, the Enchantress, I think they're going to go with the storyline that she was made to think she is a Loki. Yes, a nice little change there. Now, I do think that Richard E. Grant is playing this older Loki that we had in the comics, and, well, his casting has been kept a major secret. But time will only tell, and I'm very excited to see where this goes on Wednesday when we have episode 4 of Loki on Disney+. But that is it for this video. Please do drop a like down below. Do subscribe with notifications on if you want more from us. I will be back tomorrow with a Rick and Morty video, and I'm very excited to chat with you in the comments. So let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.